Hare Krishna. Okay, welcome everyone. So last week we started chapter 9. So just we do a quick recap of chapter 9 and then we'll move to today's discussion. So anyone remembers the Sanskrit name? But ask those who came late. Sulekha Mataji. Sorry, you did not read the verses. For this revision, you can help.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sanskrit name. I forgot. Just give me a second.
That's okay.
I'm checking my book.
No problem. Checking notes is not a problem.
Raj Guhya Yog.
Thank you, Mataji.
That's the name.
And where does that name come from? Any
The
remembers?
confidential part, maybe
Yes, that is correct. We'll come to
like
the meaning. Anyone else remembers? Where does this word come from? Raja Guhya Yoga. Anyone?
Guhyati, I think we just talked on that particular one.
No, my question is, where does this word come from? I'm not asking the meaning as yet. We'll come to the meaning. Where is the source?
9.1 and 2.
Thank you, Prema Bhakti Mata. 9.1 and 9.2. That's the answer. So 9.1, Prema Mataji, what's the word? You can read in your book. That's fine. You don't have to remember in your head. So you can unmute. 9.1. Everyone can read on the screen. I can also open for you. Just see the word. 9.1. So Raj Guhi Yoga, this is what we are trying to derive. So which word is there, Prema Bhakti Mataji, which relates to Raj Guhi Yoga?
Guhyatamam.
Thank you, Mataji. Guhya Tamam. So this word is there. Now, Kesha Prabhu was talking about 3 types of Guhya. Kesha Prabhu, can you tell me what are the 3 types? Guhya?
Guhyatamam.
No. After Guhya, what comes?
Guhyatara.
Guhyatara. And then Guhyatama.
Guhyatama.
So what does 3 meanings, Prabhuji, you can say? Kesha Prabhu?
Confidential, more confidential, and top confidential.
Thank you. So wherever the Tara word comes, that means it's more confidential or whatever. And Tama refers to the most. So this word. 9.2. What is the word? Who can tell me? Iramata? You can read the verse in your book or a screen. That's fine.
Rajguhyam.
Rajguhya. So actually you can say, some acharyas also say 9.2 is the source of this chapter's name. Now coming back to Sulekha Mataji, what is the meaning of this most confidential knowledge? Just quickly.
Krishna is telling what is the essence. I mean, he's basically explaining the most secret, confidential knowledge in this chapter.
Yes, Mataji. So what does it mean in terms of Bhagavad Gita? So when we say Guhya, where this Guhya is explained in Bhagavad Gita, where Guhyatara is explained, where Guhyatama is explained? That's my question.
The Bhakti Yoga, and then maybe is this what it is?
Not really. That's okay. Someone else can help. Amrit Prabhu, you're ready to say something, although you're not there, I remember.
Guhya, I think, is the knowledge about the body.
No, knowledge about the Atma.
Like the
Self.
Atma.
Yes.
Atma,
So body knowledge, everyone knows. they know all this knowledge. That's not Guhya knowledge. So Guhya knowledge is Atma Gyan. Atma Gyan is knowledge of the self or Atma. Thank you, Prabhu. So that's Guhya. Where is explained in Bhagavad Gita?
Chapter 2.
2 to 6, actually. That's what they say. And then Guhya Tara is the knowledge of?
Paramatma.
Okay.
The Jnana Yoga aspect?
Bhakti. That is explained in chapter 7 and 8. And Guhyatama is explained in chapter 9. And Guhyatama refers to Kevala Bhakti. So Bhakti can also be mixed Bhakti. Rajesh Prabhu, you agree with that? There can be mixed Bhakti and there can be pure Bhakti. So this Kevala Bhakti is explained in chapter 9. Now, when I say Kevala Bhakti, it does not mean the whole chapter is about Kevala Bhakti. Chapter has many components, but the heart of Krishna is Kevala Bhakti, which will be explained in this particular chapter. So this is how we can say, Kesha Prabhu, Guhya, Guhitara, and Guhyatama. So 2 to 6 is the development from Karma to Bhakti. 13 to 18 is the development of Jnana to Bhakti, and 7 to 12 is pure Bhakti. And within that also there are levels. Okay. So most confidential, how many verses this chapter has? Who has come late today? Who is Samsung, SM, whoever it is? We're not going to get attendance, so better you put your name, come in front of camera, otherwise yes, Prabhu is going to take you out. Okay, how many verses are there in the chapter? So Priya Mata.
That's
Is
all.
it 31?
31, okay, are you sure? Look in the book. If you don't know, that's okay. We're all learning, and that's why we are here, learn together. Who can say quickly?
34.
34, thank you. Is it a big chapter? Average speaking. Garima Mata, what's the average length of a chapter in Bhagavad Gita?
28,
Then it becomes bigger chapter. Average length.
25,
Sanjay Vyas Prabhuji,
20.
tell me. He's intelligent.
60.
I was gonna say a range.
570,
20 to
575 divided by 18, I think we'll give the average.
No, put 700. 700
Oh,
in
sorry.
Bhagavad Gita.
700.
Why you're only including Krishna? Arjun and Sanjay not included?
30 to
Uh,
40. 38 to
Yeah, something like
38.
that. So this, relatively speaking, is just normal chapter. And even it crosses 40 over, you can say that's a sort of bigger chapter. Who can tell me the list of bigger chapters? I want to know from some. Anju Mata, list of only Anju Mata, please. Everyone turn will come. Anju Mata, can you give me the biggest chapter quickly? Even if it's wrong answer, I'm happy to take it. But give some answer. You're on mute.
I can't remember,
You
Prabhu.
can't remember. Any guesses, Mata? No problem. Preeti Mata, biggest chapter in Bhagavad Gita. That she knows. Mata, you're on mute. Okay,
Hare
now
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please tell me.
Maybe chapter 1.
Chapter 1 is the biggest chapter. Okay, Apeksha Mata, biggest chapter in Bhagavad Gita.
He said chapter 2. I'm not sure.
Chapter 2. Okay. You've been doing Bhakti Shastri for a long time. Again, it's not an exam question, but it's good to know what is the biggest chapter in Bhagavad Gita. It's been more than 1 year. Salan Prabhu. Biggest chapter in Bhagavad Gita. A simple question.
Prabhu, chapter 18?
Chapter 18. Are you sure, Prabhuji?
No.
Not
Yes,
sure.
I remember.
What about chapter 19, Prabhu? You didn't mention that.
I haven't read that chapter, Prabhu.
You haven't read it. But that's the incomplete answer. You should say, whoever is asking that question, that chapter doesn't exist. When you say you haven't read it, that means it does exist. I haven't read it. So, Giriraj Prabhuji, chapter 19, how many verses it has?
There is no chapter 19. So
Thank
zero.
you, Prabhu. I'm happy to hear that answer. Don't say I have not read it. There is no such chapter with confidence. Sarvni Mata, biggest chapter in Bhagavad Gita.
Chapter 18,
You
78.
sure you are also following Salan, Prabhu? Okay, now next question is how many?
78.
78 verses.
Yeah, Prabhu ji ने बता दिया. प्रभु जी के लिए question. Chapter 11, how many verses?
55.
अरे बाप रे. Second longest, Bhagavad Gita. कौन ने माई?
Chapter
I will tell.
Chapter 2.
गरिमा माता, बहन ने help कर दिया.
बहन शायद यहाँ पे होती तो कर देती.
Okay, no, very nice. Thank you. So just a little knowledge you should know. Okay, let's start from verse 1. Okay, Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Chapter breakdown. I'll just put my PPT. Just give me one sec. Everyone can see the PPT one? Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, so how many sections are there? There are 4 sections in the chapter, and this chapter is very much related to which other chapter? Prema Bhakti Mataji. This chapter 9 is related to which other chapter in Bhagavad Gita?
Prabhu, 7, I think. 7 chapter.
Not I think. 7 is the
7.
answer. Just be confident. 7. What is the difference between 7 and 9, Kajal Mata? Or similarity? Just on a high level. I'm not asking the verses here. Kajal Mata ji.
Prabhuji, I cannot, sorry. I
You
cannot.
cannot, no problem. All good, no problem. Ira Mata, what's the similarity in 7 and 9?
Prabhuji,
In one line, if I have to say in one line first, and then we'll talk in the detail.
chapter 9 is in more depth, and Krishna has opened his heart to explain more about chapter 9.
Thank you, Mata. Very, very nice. So whenever the similar chapters are there, the second one will be on more depth. Which other two chapters in Bhagavad Gita go together? Shashank Prabhu.
3.
Wait. I know some students are very good. I'm trying to help everyone. When we speak, we remember. That's all the purpose is.
Sorry,
It's
Krishna
not to
Prabhu, sorry.
test
What
your
was the
knowledge.
question again?
Which other two chapters in Bhagavad Gita themes are sort of similar? So 7 and 9 are similar. There are two other which are similar.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Amrit Prabhu, help your brother. Same answer. Both are in the same boat. Very nice, brothers. Shavit Prabhu, can you help? Which other two chapters in Bhagavad Gita follows a similar theme?
I think 3 and 5.
3 and 5. सब लोग अलग अलग बता रहे हैं. अपेक्षा माता, can you confirm? Is it right answer or wrong answer? So either Shavit Prabhu is right or Amrit Prabhu or Sushant Prabhu. Yeah, who is right? And tell me. Apeksha Mata.
Sorry, Prabhu, I'm also not sure.
You are not sure. No problem, Mataji.
Prabhu,
Keshav
3, 5.
Prabhu. Huh?
3, 5.
3, 5. अब याद आ गया. Shavit Prabhu, thank you. I was just trying to confuse you. It is 3 and 5. So similar things. So 3, there some themes are explored in both chapters, and 5 gives more application perspective. Okay, let's come back here. So section 1 to section 1 in the 9th chapter is 3 verses. It's about glorification of hearing. What are the qualifications? What are the disqualifications? Similar to chapter 7. I'll not spend too much time today. 4 to 10 is the Krishna's relationship with the material world. And then 11 to 25, fools and divines. So fools neglect bhakti, but divine don't. This is the most beautiful section of this chapter. The whole chapter is very, very beautiful. Especially 11 and 12 talking about Duratmas. 13, 14 talking about Mahatmas. Hope we'll read this today. And who are the indirect worshippers? Similarly, like 7th chapter. So 3 main themes we'll explore in this chapter: Ekatvena, Vishwatomukham, and Prathatvena. We'll talk when we get there. And the last or the 4th section is the 26 to 34, the glories of devotion service to Krishna. Okay, let's start our discussion today. I think I stopped the share accidentally. I'll reshare. Okay, everyone can see 9.1. Who wants to do? Sanjay Vyas Prabhu, 9.1. Quick one.
So, Prabhuji, Sanskrit and translation?
No, just the translation and some main points you can take, Prabhu.
So, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence." Idam tu te guhyatamam. So, when you hear this most confidential knowledge, then pravakshyami, which I'm speaking, anashuyave, you will become non-envious.
Sorry, you are non-envious, not you will become.
Yeah.
You are. This is the existing quality of Arjun.
Yeah, because you're not envious.
Yeah.
Jnanam vijnana sahitam. Then this knowledge will give you realization.
Yep. So this is packed up with Gyan and Vigyan. So Gyan and Vigyan, we read multiple meanings. Anyone else can help here? So I'll just stop for a second. Anyone else can tell me the meaning of Gyan, Vigyan? We have read a couple of meanings. Premabhakti Mata, you are saying something?
Theoretical knowledge versus
Thank you. Shavit Prabhu, versus?
realized knowledge.
Thank you. That's one meaning. More?
Aishwarya Gyan, Madhurya Gyan.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Examples of Aishwarya and Madhurya Gyan in Bhagavad Gita? You're right.
It's a pure devotional service that I think, if I remember correctly, on the last Prabhuji.
Okay, let's
Gyan
finish
plus
Sanjay Vyas
Vigyan.
Prabhuji's
Most
statement.
confidential knowledge. That's what my notes are.
For Gyan Vigyan.
Yeah,
Okay.
Prabhupada states that Jnana plus Vijnana together is equal to pure devotional service, the most confidential knowledge.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to convert the meaning of this, Prabhu.
Prabhuji,
So-
Aishwarya means
Just one
like
second. I'll just finish Sanjay Vyas Prabhu first. He was saying something. Aishwarya Gyan and Madhurya Gyan. Where?
I'm happy to have help from other devotees.
No problem, Prabhuji. We're just helping each other. We're learning together. Krishna Vallabha Mata, can you help Sanjay Vyas Prabhu? Where in Bhagavad Gita Aishwarya Gyan is spoken
7 and
and
8
where
chapter.
Madhurya Gyan is spoken?
Chapter 7 and 8 is Aishwarya Gyan and chapter 9 is Madhurya Gyan.
Thank you. Notes मिल गए. Thank you. Thank you. Krishna Vallabha Mata is also happy.
मैं वही बोलने लगी थी, मुझे बचा लिया प्रभु ने.
नहीं, अभी नहीं बचाया. Okay, tell me the
मुझे
third meaning of Gyan Vigyan. Krishna Vallabha Mata.
नहीं याद प्रभु मुझे
Phenomenal.
मुझे ये दो ही याद थे.
phenomenal knowledge and numinous
Yeah,
knowledge.
so please
what
make
appears-
notes, to all of you. Please, this is why you are here. We are just dedicating these 2 hours. Sit and make notes. It's nice. I also don't remember. Also write few things, and sometimes, some things come up in the mind. So please make notes as we go. It's very nice because our memory is, at least my memory is very, very short. Yes, Sanjay Vyas Prabhuji.
Phenomenal knowledge, what appears to our senses, and numinous knowledge, the spiritual source.
Yeah, so what actual it is, which is
Gyan is
spiritual source.
phenomenal, Vigyan is numinous.
Okay, thank you so much, Prabhuji. Can you go on the last line? Sanjay Vyas Prabhuji.
Yagyatva, after knowing which mokshashe asabhat, you will be relieved from the miseries of material existence.
So what does Ashubha mean, Prabhu?
Inauspicious things?
Yeah, so what does it mean? Yeah, that's a translation. That's fine. Can you expand on that? Garima Mata, can you help? What is
Miserable.
Ashubha?
Prabhu, whatever bad Shubha is, whatever bad feelings we have, we get feelings. It gets wiped out.
Okay, what is the bad feeling, Mata?
Um,
I'm feeling
Material
sabji is
existence.
not good today. Dal is not good. Huh?
Is that
Priya
does
Bhakti
it-
Mata, please.
So प्रिया माता जी ने बोला था पिछली बार क्लास में
Past karmic accounts?
Tell me.
मतलब
Klesh.
मटेरियल कलेश जो चल रहा
Material
है
klesh. Thank you. That is Ashubha. And what is the origin of that? Material kleshas?
Past karma?
Our own anarthas, basically.
Yeah.
Our own anarthas. We have
Material desires.
materially motivated desires to enjoy, calm, growth, love. They're all Ashubha. So after knowing this knowledge, it will convert to realized knowledge. That means all the Ashubha will go. Ashubha also means not only the past karmic reactions will go away, also our tendency to do future wrong actions will also go away. So this is the glory of this knowledge. Okay, let's move forward. Text 2. Who is Salan Prabhu? I need your help here. Text 2. Why this text is important? Please tell me first the significance of 9.2. Forget the meaning.
Because this verse says how important is Bhagavad Gita.
Okay.
It explains the
Superiority of the knowledge,
superiority of
basically, Prabhu, you
this
can say.
knowledge.
Superiority of the knowledge. So Bhagavad Gita is like a
Knowledge,
quite big book in that sense. So superiority of the knowledge. This is again the glorification of the knowledge which Krishna is doing. Before giving the knowledge, you glorify. Like you join a new company, Amrit Prabhu, and then boss says at least, Prabhu bonus milega. September ke mahine mein bonus milega. And then he will make you work very, very hard. So Krishna is glorifying, we all need some encouragement to study or take it seriously. Phala Shruti, in Shastra, it comes, Putana Akhyan sunenge to ye milega. This Akhyan, Shruti Phal. And it's all good. It's just to encourage the reader. So Krishna is very nice teacher. So he's glorifying the knowledge. Okay, Saran Prabhu, how many components of glorification given in 9.2? Just the number.
7.
7 or 6?
7.
7. Thank you. Sailor Prabhu is very nice person. 7. Okay. Who can count these 7? Giraj Prabhu. Just tell the name of 7, not meaning. Giraj Prabhuji. Just in Sanskrit, keep reading. Number 1, number 2, number 3, like that. As Sushant Prabhu was reading last time. Number 1.
Raj Vidya, the
Number
king
2.
of Raj Guyam, the king of confidential knowledge.
Okay, you're telling the meaning. I don't want the meaning. Just
Okay.
number 2. Number 3.
Uttamam.
No.
Pavitram. Pavitram.
Pavitram.
Pure as Pavitram.
Thank you so much. Number 3. Number 4.
Uttamam.
No.
Prataksha.
So Pavitram Idam Uttamam, this is, say, you can say one line. Huh? This
Yes.
is one line. Number 4. Number 3. Yeah. Number 4.
Prataksha.
No.
Prataksha avagam ava.
Pratyaksha
Yeah.
Pratyaksha. So Pratyaksha is a different word. Pratyaksha is a different word. They both have different. Pratyaksha means, what we see from your eyes. Sensory perception.
Yes.
Pratyaksha directly experienced. Experience. Pratyaksh praman हम लोग कहते हैं हिंदी में, हाँ?
Yes.
This is Pratyaksha. This is one word. This means directly experienced. Only your friends are experiencing. You're not. No, you will experience this directly. You. Okay, next one, Prabhuji. Number 5.
Dharmayam.
Dharmyam. ठीक है. Number 6.
Susukham.
No.
Susukham kartav.
Thank you. Kartum, not kartavyam. Kartum. किया जाता है. हाँ? Susukham. Joyfully perform. Number 7.
Avyaya.
Thank you. Now who can tell me the meaning? Quickly. Jaldi. Ira Mata? Meaning Rajvidya.
King of knowledge or knowledge of king. Both.
Thank you. Will not expand. Raj Goyam, I think everyone knows that. Pavitram, who can tell this meaning? Shobit Prabhu? Pavitram, idam uttamam.
Pavitra means pure, and
yeah,
Uttamam would mean. Sorry, Prabhu,
best.
I don't have my notes today.
Best. Uttamam means best. Prabhu.
Uttamam means, yeah.
Or
elevated or
Uttama.
highest.
Tama means darkness, ignorance, andhakar. Uttama, uttishta, usse upar. Huh? So this is the best. This is the best source for purification. Because it's coming from the most purified source, which is Krishna. Krishna is most pure, so he's giving this knowledge, imparting this knowledge, is also going to make us very, very pure. Pratyaksha avagamam, already said that. Dharmyam, what does dharmyam mean, Kajal Mata? In this context here. So, okay, dharma can have multiple meanings in this context.
Prabhuji, like the perfection, the perfect dharma.
Perfect dharma. Why, Mata? Can you say one line or so?
Prabhuji, because there is nothing beyond this dharma.
Yeah, this
like,
is
this is the
Parodharma.
ultimate dharma of
Bhagavad Dharma. Dharma to love Krishna, have a living entity, because this is our constitutional position. We love and serve Krishna. So this is the perfection of that dharma. Okay. So Sukhum Kartum, who can say this is very, very easy? Parsoon Prabhu, Sukhum Kartum.
Very happy to execute, very happy to perform.
Yeah, very happily performed. Thank you, Prabhuji. And Avyayam, who can say? Very simple.
जो बेर नहीं होता है.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll start breaking the words. This is how we can remember. Okay, so there are 7 components. Let's go to the next one. Very, very nice and big purport. 9.3. What's the context, Kesha Prabhu?
Sorry, Prabhu.
Context of 9.3? Before we get inside 9.3.
So in this verse, what we are we must have faith on this knowledge. So the context here is in the previous verse we are talking about the 7 components.
Now, if you don't have faith, this is what you will get.
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell this verse, Prabhu? So quickly.
those who are not faithful in this devotional service cannot attain me, O conqueror of enemies. Therefore, they return to the path of birth and death in this material world. So pretty much, if you don't have faith or trust on this particular Bhagavad Dharma,
What's the Sanskrit word, Prabhu? Just
um,
so when we are revising the verse, I really recommend highly take this Sanskrit and then explain, not from your mind. I know your mind can say. So by that, what we are doing, we're getting used to these Sanskrit words and trying to expand it.
Aprapya word is that you will not come to me,
So
kind
the
of.
first one is Ashaddhana.
Yeah.
No Shraddha. That's the first one. Purusharth.
Yes.
Okay. Dharmasasya means, what does Dharmasasya mean?
Dharmasya means, coming towards me, or just, the Bhagavad Dharma.
Yes. So in this dharma, the Purusha does not have Shraddha, does not have faith. Parantapa is
Yeah.
Arjun. So what will happen? Two things will
Aprapya.
happen. No, two things will happen.
Yeah.
So what are the two things in Sanskrit? Prabhu, you say in Sanskrit. You're a Sanskrit scholar.
Aprapya, then Mrityu Samsara.
No, say the full thing. Number one. Aprapya what?
Aprapya
what?
mam nivartante.
Aprapya mam. That's the one
Mam,
thing.
you will not get me.
So number one is aprapya mam. So if you have to say what is the disbenefit of not believing this knowledge, number aprapya mam. Now I can say aprapya. Aprapya what? Tesla car. Aprapya. I don't know. Switzerland, whatever. Aprapya mam. You will not get me. That's one. Number two is
Mrityu
someone can say, okay,
Samsara Bhartani.
Krishna nahi milenge, so what? I'll still live happily. No.
So you'll come back to this,
Come back.
Mrityu Loka
Where?
again and again.
In Mrityu Sansar. So what you will achieve and what you will not achieve. You will not achieve Krishna, and what you will achieve. You will achieve
Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi.
Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, Dukha Doshanu or Darshanam. Keshav Prabhu, chapter number. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, Dukha Doshanu Darshanam. Chapter number. Amrit Prabhu, help.
Chapter 2.
No. ये तो नई भगवद गीता बना ली अमृत प्रभु की जय 13 chapter 13 प्रभु अमृत प्रभु की जय thank you forward okay 9.6
is that 13 8 or something
13.8 I guess if I'm
yes,
not wrong
yeah 13.8
yeah okay in that big verse 8 or 9 one of them okay anyway 9.4 who hasn't done today come on say Acharya Nisa Prabhu, I can see, just freshly coming in the class. Say something about 9.4 Prabhu.
So is Krishna his position where he stands because he's beyond the.
First, what is the section which you are reading? First, tell me the context. You can read. That's okay. You should all have your MIT guides.
Aishwarya Gyan, Krishna relationship.
Yeah, so Krishna's relationship with the material world, that is 9.4 to 10. This is the section which we are reading. Yes. So 4 to 10, 7 verses are Krishna's relationship with this material world or Aishwarya Gyan. Okay, Prabhu. Yes. Now you tell me something about the verse.
So so in this section, Krishna will tell the relationship.
You can read the translation.
So by me in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them.
Thank you, Prabhu. So,
Maya tatam idam sarvam.
Yes. What does it mean?
So, सब कुछ मेरी तरफ से निकल रहा है. Everything is pervading from me. It's a.
Okay, so Maya me tatam is pervaded, huh? Idam sarvam jagat. So you can say all three words together. Okay. Avyakta murtina.
Yeah. Avyakta murtina means not in a form, in unmanifested form.
Which is Brahman.
Brahman.
So from Brahman, yeah. Jagat. Mat sthani sarva bhutani. What does this mean? Simple.
Masthani means in me, and Sarva Bhutani means Sare living entity, all living entities.
Thank you. So they all live in me. So all living entities are residing in me. Okay. Matisthani, mere sthan mein, na cha aham teshva avasthitaha.
So in this, Krishna is telling his Shishya, I'm not into them. They are.
I'm not in them. So they are all in me, but I'm not in them. Thank you, Prabhuji. Let's move to the next one. Okay, who has not done today? Srinivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Would you like to do 9.5?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Translation. and yet everything that is created does not rest in me. Behold my mystic opulences. Although I am in the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, I am not a part of this cosmic manifestation. For myself is the very source of creation.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So, nacha matisthani bhutani.
Nacha matstani bhutani. So, I never be in the situated into the material creation.
So matisthani in me,
Matstani.
bhutani na. The bhutas are not there. So if you look at the 9.4,
it is opposing to the statement
yes,
of 9.4.
Thank you, Prabhu. So 9.4, last or third line, it says matisthani sarv bhutani. Nacha matisthani bhutani. How do we understand these two lines?
I'm presenting in all the bhutas, all the jivas.
That's 9.4.
9.4. In
But
9.5,
yeah.
matstani bhutani. So
they do not
I am
live
not,
in.
Yeah.
What does it mean? How do we understand that two contradictory statements?
So it is explained in this way, Purushavasaras, in the Mahavishnu.
Okay, yeah, got
Everything, all jivas are be there.
Yeah. We can go to the next line, Prabhu. Yeah, that's the word I wanted to hear. Purushavatar.
Whereas as a Pashyami Yoga Asvivaram.
So behold my mystic opulence, that's what Prabhupada
Mystic
said.
opulences,
This is the mystic opulences of Krishna. We'll talk about more today. Bhuta Bhran Nacha Bhutastho. Bhuta Bhran. Bhran means palan karne wala. So Bhuta Bhran.
Yeah.
He is the maintainer.
Maintainer of everything.
Maintainer of everything. Yeah. Bhuta Bhran Nacha Bhutastho. What does it mean?
Nacha Bhutastho.
So I am the maintainer of everything, but I'm not attached to them. So usually when we maintain, then we get attached. Suppose you're the father or the leader in your house or in a community. What happens if you do a lot of things? Do you get attached? Yes, Prabhu, do you get attached? No,
Yes,
he doesn't. मैं खिला रहा हूँ. I am maintaining. We get this bhavna at least, even if we don't say by words. Huh? संजय व्यास प्रभु इतने सालों तक मैंने आपके लिए क्या क्या किया. We get to hear all that, huh? Krishna has been doing for trillions and zillions. We don't even have word in the dictionary. Been maintaining us. Krishna does not get attached in that sense. Huh? So, nacha bhutasto. They are not residing in me. That means he's not attached to us. Okay. Mam atma bhuta bhavanaha. So, Prabhupada writes bhut bhavana is the source of all manifestations. Now, what does mam atma mean?
So I am the source of everything.
Yeah, that's the bhut bhavana, the source of all manifestations. What does mamatma mean? Someone else can help?
Mamatma means myself.
Yes, myself. So don't say mam atma means meri atma. So Krishna is not saying meri atma. Why Anand Krishna Prabhu?
Krishna is all atma.
Krishna is atma. So there is no Krishna as atma. But when I say my atma, is it a valid statement, Anand Prabhu?
Yes, for us it is because we have body and soul as well. So
exactly. But Krishna's body and soul is not different. He is fully Satchidanand. So there is no soul in Krishna's body because Krishna is the soul. But we're talking about our body, gross body and subtle body and soul, we're all different. But there's no such thing in Krishna. When you say Mamatma or me, is exactly same Krishna. Okay, let's move forward to 9.6 today. Who wants to read this? Shovit Prabhu, would you like to read? This is the Sanskrit, Prabhu.
Yataksha shito nityam.
This is Yatha Akash. So simple word, Prabhuji. Yatha Akash.
Yatha akash sthito nityam Vayu
यथा
sarvatra go mahan tatha sarvani bhutani matasthani
iti. So you
tayupadharya.
can break it, Prabhuji. Mast sthani iti upadharaya. Iti. So ity you can say.
Prabhu, I face that problem when I'm able to now read in Sanskrit, but while reading in Sanskrit, I'm not able to put that break. I think
so
reading
that's
in
why go
English
to
is more
English.
difficult.
No, no.
Yeah.
So do a mix. So whenever the word is too big, Prabhu, you see Prabhupada English one will have broken words. So it's sometimes easy to read. So
Yes, Prabhu.
yeah, so mat isthani, like here you see it looks like one word, very difficult to read. If you go to English line, mat isthani iti upadharaya. So very, very easy. Becomes little easy. Okay, anyway.
Understand that as the mighty wind blowing everywhere rests always in the sky, all created beings rest in me.
Thank you so much. Now let's put 9.5 here first. Okay, so I'm just trying to relate 9.5 and 9.6 first. Okay, so Bhuta Brahna. So who is the Bhuta Brahna? We are not Bhuta Brahna. Krishna is the Bhuta Brahna. He is the sustainer, he is the maintainer. And he is the Bhuta Bhavana. He is the creator of everything. Now, when he is talking about his relationship with the jiva, so 9.4, 5, 6, and 7 is talking about the maintenance part, how Krishna maintains the jiva of this material world. So 9.4 to 10 is the whole section, his relation with the material world. 4, 5, 6, 7 are the verses where he establishes how he sustains or maintains the jiva. So he's a Bhuta Brahma as 9.5, he's a Bhuta Bhavana. Now let's go to 9.6. But he is saying, although I'm maintaining, but I'm not maintaining in a way which is independent. So jivas don't become independent. They are independent, but they are not independent. And this is the verse 9.6. So jivas freedom as well as restriction is defined in 9.6. So let's see the verse. I'll explain what I'm saying. Yatha Akash. Everyone know Akash? Now, Akash is a very mysterious word in modern science. It says there's no such thing called sky. Amrit Prabhu didn't know that. Science says there is no Akash. Why? Because when you see up, whatever you see blue color, is it a blue color in the space? Anyone knows that? What's the color in the space if you go out, Amrit Prabhu? If you're sitting in the spacecraft, go out. Do you see this blue sky there?
It's dark, please.
Huh?
It's dark.
It's all
No
black
color.
actually. It's all
Yeah.
black. The blue color is a reflection for our eyes because of the sun thing, right? So this blue color, modern science says it doesn't exist. Now, in a conversational sense, we can say Akash. Akash is like a Brahman, you can say like a container. And this Vayu means wind. So Yatha Akash Sthito. Akash means Akash mein sthit. What is residing in the Akash? The next line says Vayuhu. So Vayu means wind. The wind is situated in the sky. So suppose a sky or a ball, you can say. This Brahmanda is like a ball, right? So Vayu can go within the ball, but can Vayu go out of the ball? Is it possible? No. So Vayu has independence, but within the ball, within the boundaries. Example is given: if a cow is being tied by a rope, if rope is suppose 5 meters long, for example, so cow can graze around the 5 meter anywhere, isn't it? She can come in, she can go out, she can go left, she can go right, but can she go beyond the 5 meter radius? Does it make sense? When we were kids, we used to read in mathematics, isn't it? Uh, cow ne kitna घास खा लिया? What is the area where the cow is grazing or horse is grazing, whatever it is? So cow has independence, Jivas has independence, Vayu has independence, but within the container, within the container. So Jivas are independent, but within a boundary. So we cannot say we can do anything. Now we are all sitting here. You can switch off your camera, go away, go and eat something, watch something, call something. You can do all those things. But if you want to fly, can you fly, Supriya Mataji? At least in this body you cannot. Maybe Mataji can. She has some yogic power. But generally speaking, humans don't fly. They don't have wings. Now you can sit in the plane, but you cannot fly on your body because body has some limitation. A fish can fly. No, fish can swim, but fish cannot fly. So we are all independent in our own way in the framework which Krishna has created, but we cannot go across it. We cannot cross it. So Krishna is saying, Vayu is just give an example, analogy. Vayu situated in the Akash, very, very strong. Says Vayu Sarvatra Go Mahan. Mahan means very strong. Vayu is very, very strong. Vayu even can push the clouds actually. Very strong. But it's only strong within a container, within a perimeter. And that perimeter is Krishna. So jivas also have independence, but within a perimeter, within a framework. They can go, suppose you have your building access. Amrit Prabhu works in city in a, I don't know, 50-story building. Now his pass only allows him to go to 3 stories, for example, isn't it? 15, 16, 17. So the building is 50-story high, but Prabhu can only go on 3 stories. Make sense? So unlimitedly he can go to 3 stories. Anytime he can, punch in his card and go inside those 3 stories. But can you go to 47th story, for example, where you don't have access? So building is very big, but you have a limited access in that building. So this in the maintenance, sustenance part, Krishna is saying. So jivas are tatha sarvani bhutani, all the jivas. Someone is not on mute. Can you please go on mute for now? Thank you. So tatha sarvani bhutani, all the jivas, mat isthani iti upadharaya. So all created beings rest in me. So within the perimeter, they are independent but not outside. As a wind situated in Akash, in the sky, is independent but within the perimeter of the sky. So it's talking about the freedom as well as dependence on Krishna in 9.6. 9.7. Sonita Mataji, would you like to read? Looks like the button is not working. Okay, it works. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
सर्वभूतानि चैतन्य प्रकृतियन्ति ममिकाम कल्पचे पुनस्तानि कल्पदौ विसृजामे
Mataji, translation.
Son of Kunti, at the end of the millennium, all material manifestation enter into my nature, and at the beginning of another millennium, by my potency, I create them again.
Thank you, Mataji. So now, Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya. So Kaunteya refers to Arjun, Sarva Bhutani, all the Bhutas, all the Jiva. Prakrtim Yanti Mamikam. So Prakriti refers to many translations. Here, Prakriti refers to nature. Whose nature? Mamikam, my nature. Yanti means, Kesha Prabhu knows that verse quickly, Kesha Prabhu.
Yanti Deva Pratani Yanti.
Number? That's it.
26, 25, 925.
925. Thank you so much. So Yanti means to achieve. So all the jivas, Sarv Bhutani, Yanti, they achieve. What do they achieve? Mam Prakartim, my nature. So all the jivas achieve my nature. Basically, they come back to me. Kalpa Shay Punastani. So Kalpa refers to what? Someone else can say? Anjumata, what does Kalpa mean? We read in 8th chapter, a very nice diagrammatic way. Sanjay Vyas Prabhu gave that nice picture. What does Kalpa mean?
One day of Brahma.
One day of Brahma, that means 24 hours, Mata? You're
No,
close?
not in earth. One day, one night of Brahma.
Yeah, so
But
one
it's
kalpa
not
refers to
unearthly
just
time.
yeah. So but one kalpa refers to
One day
one day time of Brahma, which is 1000 Chaturyugas. Thank you, Mataji. So kalpa shay, what does kalpa shay will mean, Sanjay Vyas Prabhu? Kalpa shay. कल्प खत्म हो गया क्षय हो गया है ना कल्प क्षय just trying to read it from Sanskrit in a very simple way. So kalpa chaya, when kalpa is finished, daytime of Brahma is finished. Punastani, so when Brahma's day is finished, all the jivas achieve my nature. Basically, they come in me. And kalpado, what does kalpado mean? Kalpado, adi means beginning. Adidev. We have Adidev Prabhu, one of the boys' name in our congregation. So Kalpa Adav. Yes, Prabhu, what does it mean? Kalpa Adav.
कल्प के प्रारंभ में
Thank you, Supriya Mata. कल्प के प्रारंभ में, आदव, आदि में, क्षय, finishing में. So when new kalpa starts, kalpa adi, which is the new day of Brahma, Vishrajami aham, I create them again. So what happens at kalpa chaya? Kalpa chaya, all the jivas come and achieve me. They achieve my nature. And kalpa adav Vishrajami, I recreate them again. Does this verse sound similar to other verse, Kajal Mata, which we have read earlier?
It does, Prabhuji, but I cannot remember the
Yeah,
number.
bhutagramam sa eva ya bhutva bhutva priliyate. If I'm not wrong, it's 8:19.
Check it somewhere.
Yeah, 8:19. Bhutagrama sa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate. Ratri agame avsapartha prabhavati ahar agame. So when the Ratri of Brahmaji comes, what happens? Pralaya comes. So now what's the difference between 8:19 and 9.7? In 8:19, it was just saying bhutva bhutva again and again. Pralaya comes. And Sajiti, the creation gets destroyed. But where the destruction goes, that's not explained in 8.19. The principle is given, the destruction takes place. Where the destruction goes, even if you blast a building, some malba bachega, na? Where does that go? That goes here. Mam, Prakriti Mam. They come into my nature. So basically what Krishna has explained earlier in 8:19, Krishna is expanding on the same thing and is saying when the Kalpa Chaya, when the Brahma's wrath come, all the annihilation happens, and the next day when it comes, Kalpada, Visrajami Aham. But next day, who is doing the... Now here it's not said when the Ahar Agme, when the daytime of Brahma comes, who creates? Krishna is saying, Visrajami Aham. I create. When the annihilation comes, what happens to all the jivas? All the material manifestation enter into my nature. Is it clear, Kajal Mataji? So it's just an expansion of 8:19 and 9.7. You can put it together, but Krishna is saying, I am doing it. Now, Krishna may not be personally doing it. Krishna gives the knowledge to Brahmaji, and Brahmaji does on behalf of Krishna. Brahmaji is given all the tools and the knowledge. So Prema Bhakti Mata, suppose she gives all the frying pan, tawa, belan, kadhai to her son and gives the knowledge as well. Beta, put half cup water in the dal. Put only one siti sabji. Don't make a bigger roti than tawa. So she gives the tools, she gives the knowledge, and then she leaves her son into the kitchen. Beta, ab tum banao. And then son creates a nice feast. Is it okay, Prema Bhakti Mata? Simple example. So tools is given by Krishna. Knowledge to use those tools is also given by Krishna. And then front Brahma comes, and Brahma does all those things. Okay. 9.8. Okay, who would like to read? Who hasn't read today? Lakshmi Mata, would you like to read? You are on mute, Mataji.
Prakritim swam avasthabhya vishtrijami punaha punaha bhuta gramam imam krishnam avasham prakritir vasat. The whole cosmic order is under me. Under my will, it is automatically manifested again and again. And under my will, it is annihilated at the end.
Thank you, Mataji. So, Prakritim Swam. So, Swam, Prabhupada writes, of my personal self. Avastabhya, entering. So, Prakritim, the material nature. Here, Prakriti refers to material nature. Prabhupada writes in the very first one, Prakritim, material nature. Avastabhya enters into me. Vishrajami puna puna. And Shrajami Anyone remembers the word Srajami from any verse? Not Keshav Prabhu. Very, very famous verse. Giriraj Prabhu, you remember the famous verse, Srajami?
Tadatmanam Srajamyaham.
Number?
Chapter 10.
Chapter 10, no.
4.
4. Okay, thank you. 4 पे तो आ गए. Number?
4.7.
4.7 and 8, they are the couplet, huh? Srajami. Anyway, so Vishrajami, again, Vishay. So when V comes, now V has multiple, V as a prefix has many meanings. V also has Vishesha. Huh? V also means Vikrat. Anyone who knows where the V is used as Vikrat. Vikrat means kharab. Huh? Vikarma, for example. Huh? So karma to vikarma. This is not Vishesh karma. This is Vikrat karma. Vikrat karma means kharab karma. So we are not supposed to do vikarma. Huh? So sometimes V comes in a positive sense. Sometimes V also comes in a negative sense. Yes, Srinivas Prabhu?
Vichitra.
Vichitra. So Chitra and Vichitra. Thank you. Vimukti. So Mukti and Vimukti. Now Vimukti here means special Mukti. Devotees get Vimukti actually. They don't get Mukti. Not the impersonal. Vimukti means Vishesh Mukti. Vishesh Mukti means they come and serve Krishna. Or they go and serve Krishna. Whatever you want to call it.
Nirvana Madhyantikam. Sorry, I was not muted. Nirvana Madhyantikam, the Vishesh Mukti.
Vishesh Mukti, yeah. So here he's saying Vishrajami. So Shrajami means creation, and Vishrajami, Prabhupada writes, I create. Similar words is the Sarga, Visarga. Sarga is creation, Visarga is secondary creation. So we used many places as a very special word. But sometimes it enhances the meaning, sometimes it negates the meaning. So Vishrajami, Puna means again and again. Bhutagramam, who will know the meaning of Bhutagramam? This gram is not gaon. अमृत प्रभु भूतग्राम अब भी पढ़ा हमने
Total.
Thank you. The total aggregate. We just read this 819. Bhutgram. So 819 and you can say 9.8. Bhutgramam. Again, and so aggregate of all the living entities. Krishnam. Who can tell me the meaning of Krishnam? So Krishna we know, at least up to an extent. Krishnam. Salan Prabhu. Krishnam. Krishnam. We have read it in 8th chapter.
Purnata.
Purnata. Thank you, Supriya Mata. So with Krishnam refers to complete whole, not part, complete whole. So Krishnam avasham prakriti rasas. So so prakriti, the whole cosmic order is under me. Under my will, it is automatically manifested again and again, and under my will, it is annihilated at the end. So avasham refers to helplessly annihilated. Krishnam, the whole, not the part of the Prakriti, the whole. At the end of Brahma's life, the whole material manifestation goes back into the body of Mahavishnu. Bhutgramam, the whole samuha, the whole aggregation. Okay, 9.9. Now this is Krishna's relationship. So whatever is happening is being described in 7 and 8. Now what is Krishna's situation in what is happening? This is described in 9.9. Who wants to read? Who hasn't read?
Can I do, Prabhuji?
Yes, please.
Nacham mam tani karmani nabhadanti.
This is nibadhanti, Mataji. So ni, you take the bandhanti, bandhan, in Hindi ka word bandhan. So nibadhanti.
Nibhadanti dhananjaya udasina vad asinam asaktam teshu karmasu. O Dhananjaya, all this work cannot bind me. I am ever detached from all these material activities, sitting as though neutral.
Thank you, Mataji. Then the previous verse, let me put 9.8. You're saying all the prakriti, all the material manifestation is getting annihilated again and again and getting created again and again. During this time, Krishna is saying, what's my situation? Now, who is doing it? Whole cosmic order under me. So everything is under Krishna's supervision. So Krishna is doing it. Now, if you destroy someone's house, Acharya Prabhu, will you be very happy?
Oh, Prabhuji, why?
Will he be happy, Prabhu, if you
No,
destroy
no.
someone's house? If suppose there's some beings, some humans living in the house, they also get destroyed. You may be sent to jail actually because you harm not only the property but also the people inside the property. Now, suppose you harm the whole city like that. Will it be a bigger crime?
Yes,
Yes?
Prabhu. Yes.
Suppose you harm the whole country. Very big crime. Now, here Krishna not only harming a house, a city, a country, he is annihilating the whole material manifestation. Do you think it's a big crime? Krishna is doing some big crime here?
ऑनर तो वही है
हाँ ओनर तो वही ओनर का है जो चाहे करे no Krishna is not so suppose when we do a negative activity what I'm trying to establish here we get a negative karma right because we are bound to that people or the things or the activity but Krishna does not get bound by doing this and Krishna is explaining that 9.9 Nacha mam tani karmani. Understand tani karmani, Sanjay Vyas Prabhu? What is tani karmani? Annihilation and recreation. Annihilation, recreation of all that. Huh? That is tani karmani, those karmas. Na nibadhanti, nahi bandte hain. They do not bind me. So tani karmani, those karmas which I do, they do not bind me. Garima Mata, why? Why they do not bind Krishna? Do not bind Krishna? The special verse in Bhagavad Gita, you know that. Because Janma karma cha me divyam evam vyaveti tattva. Because my Janma and my karma, Krishna is saying is divya. Our karma is not divya. Our karma is just a karma. Bad karma, good karma, bhakti karma. Krishna's karma is divya. So when he does tani karmani, those karma nani badanti. And similarly, when a Krishna's representative, a guru or a bhakta, does activity on behalf of Krishna, does he get bound?
No.
Anyone? Does he get bound? No, because he is doing the activity on totally on behalf of Krishna. He's not attached. When Prabhupada is doing so many activities, he's not bound. Rather, he is getting glorified by doing those activities. Arjun is killing his own teacher, his own grandfather. Is he being rude? Is he being a murderer? Actually, Krishna is telling him to do that. And he's saying, don't worry, you'll not get any karma. Huh? So this is the supreme position of Krishna and his devotees. Tani karmani, those karmani here, na nibadhanti dhananjaya, Arjuna. Why? Inside, what's my situation? Udasin vad asinam. So asinam refers to what? Asita. Asit means to be situated. I am situated as what? Udasin. Premati Mata, udasin means? Neutral. मैं उदासीन हूँ. Huh? Who is udasin in our body, Amrit Prabhu? In our body, who's udasin?
Paramatma.
Thank
Paramatma.
you. Paramatma is udasin. Is Radha Gopinath udasin?
Yes.
No.
No. Radha Gopinath, if you take as Bhagavan, he is not udasin. But Paramatma, same manifestation, but as a manifestation of Paramatma, he is udasin. This is Paramatma just watching your activity. He's not telling this, that, do this, do not like that. He has already told in Shastra, Paramatma is just watching. Like a live CCTV, 24/7, making a note, making a note, making a note, making a note, huh? But Radha Gopinath, please help. I'm not so good. Huh? Please help me to become a good devotee. Please help me to help devotees. All those things. Radha Gopinath enters into our life and he changes your life. जीवन में आके खड़बड़ा देते हैं. Many times he does the things which we are not able to understand. He makes our life upside down. When I was not coming to temple, I was happy. Since the time I started coming to temple, पूरा उल्टा हो गया ये life. Everything has gone upside down. Don't worry, it's just normal. It's just normal. This is what Radha Gopinath do. If you invite them to your life, they will enter into your life. And their upside down is just a process. They are purifying us. That's it. There's nothing much. Huh? A father maybe very lovingly sometimes chastise the son, give some punishment, or a mother as well. But this is for the benefit of the child. This is not harming to the child. So similarly, when Radha Gopinath is there, this is a Bhagwan form and Paramatma form. Same absolute truth in two different forms, does two different things. So Krishna is a Paramatma doing all that. Udasin what? He is Udasin. He is completely neutrally situated. And he is Asakta. What does Asakta mean? Who can say? Not Keshav Prabhu, I'll come back to you. Asakta. So Priya Mata, she knows all these Sanskrit words. What does Asakta mean?
Not very clear, Prabhu. Asakt means to attached. Asakt means detached.
Thank you.
No.
Yes, you're right. So
Okay.
asakta, asakta. When you say asakta means asakta hai, ja nahi sakta. All the attachment they come. Getting rid of attachment very very difficult unless you move into Radha Govind ashram. I like these nice boys. They are detached. Anyway, we should all be detached. Not only the brahmachari, we should all be detached in our own way. Now, detachment also has definition. But the point is, asakta means attachment. Asakta, when there's not long a, asakta means detached. So completely opposite. Huh? So asakta, because Krishna is unattached, he is detached, he is situated as neutral. So he does not na nibadhanti. So understand Krishna's situations while he is doing all that, he is na nibadhanti, he is not bound. I'll just read it again. O Dhananjay, all this work cannot bind me. I am ever detached from all these material activities, seated as though neutral in the form of Paramatma. The last verse of this section, Anand Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhu, I had a question.
Yes, Amrit Prabhu. Sorry, Keshav Prabhu also had. Yes, please. Pehले Keshav Prabhuji, he raised his hand first.
No, actually, I just when you just say, Prabhuji, when you go to the temple, all the problem comes. Then we don't realize what is happening. I just today only. This is a very material example, but today I was at my workplace. One of my colleagues just come back after I think 8 weeks or 9 weeks of his whatever the operation he did with the knee. Then he said the first weeks, I really thought why I did this because I was vomiting this and that. Because when he go to the doctor, he picks something, then whatever the bikaras, the anesthetics, it just come out. Then after certain time when he picks, that's what it happens, and then it just comes like this. I just
Yeah, no, thank you. Very nice. So it's a process, operation. And that operation, initially, some bigger pain is experienced. So when you go to operation theater, I remember His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj was sharing this in one of the classes. He was saying he has some tooth issue, something. So anyway, so he went to the hospital. So he had some operation done. So he said, I walked into the hospital, but when I came out, I came in the wheelchair. And I had a lot of bandage in one side of his face. So he said, apparently, I got more damaged. Apparently. Huh? But that damage, which doctors did for the betterment of Maharaj health. So they had to cut something, they inserted something, they did some operation. So Maharaj was in more pain, apparently speaking. So Maharaj was giving this example. He said, apparently, I came out in more pain. I could not walk, I could not eat. But that pain is given to the person for his betterment. So similarly, Radha Gopinath also does that. Thank you, Prabhuji, for sharing that. Amrit Prabhu.
Prabhupada, so Prabhu, you are mentioning how Krishna as Paramatma is neutral in the heart, and Radha Gopinath is not. But that Prabhupada write in many purports that Krishna in the heart as Paramatma guides the sincere devotee and gives directions, and we know how Krishna as Paramatma was dictating to Prabhupada when he was writing. So, how can we understand that?
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Very, very nice point Prabhuji is making here. So, yes, Paramatma, it says, does guide us. It says, Upadrashtan Mantacha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwara. This is in 13th chapter. The situation of Paramatma, in the functionality of Paramatma is also described. So, yes, he guides, but it says, in generally speaking, jivas do not listen the guidance of Paramatma. We sort of, our noise in the head, material desires, for example, are so much. So, Paramatma is calling, but we do not hear, and we do whatever is in our head. But when Paramatma becomes accessible, the same Paramatma, same Bhagwan, becomes in the form of Bhagwan, and then you can listen the guidance of Paramatma. But generally speaking, in the jivas, Paramatma is guiding. Paramatma is a father, but we are not listening to that Paramatma. So Paramatma says, okay, you do whatever, I'll just make a note of it. Prabhupada writes in the second chapter, if I'm not wrong, the 12th 2.12, Natveva Jatuna Samnatvem Janadipa. In that verse, Prabhupada writes, there are two pakshi, there are two birds in the same tree. One pakshi, one jivatma is eating the fruits, and another paramatma is watching this bird to eat the fruit. Just watching. Just watching. So Paramatma is doing their job because our head at the moment, most of the time, is overfilled with our own noises. So we cannot hear the guidance of Paramatma, although he is guiding. But when Prabhupada is writing, Paramatma is giving guidance, Prabhupada has access to that voice which Krishna is creating. But we generally don't have. And many times in our life as well, Prabhu, sometimes you want to do something and in your heart you know it's not correct. Who's telling you that is not correct? That's Paramatma actually. But nahi yaar, chalega. Huh? So, and then you say, oh, my heart was saying I shouldn't have done it. Huh? So sometimes it happens. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's giving guidance actually to every single jiva, but we are not receiving that guidance. One more example comes to my mind, Prabhu. The radio station, it broadcasts some frequency, some rays. But if your radio is not tuned, you cannot listen the song. But suppose Sushant Prabhu's radio is tuned. Similar radio set he may have, he will just tune it. He will just, you remember the olden radios? I had an old radio in India. You turn the knob and the sound comes. And if you just turn a little bit more, all this bad noise comes. So this is like that. So the radio station is broadcasting the rays for you as well as for your brother. But he is able to listen, you're not able to listen, for example, because your radio is not tuned, your knob is not tuned to that frequency yet. But when you are able to tune it, you can listen the song very, very clearly. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. 9.10. Yes, Anand Krishna Prabhu.
Maya dakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetunanena kaunteya jagat viparivartate. Translation: this material nature, which is one of my energies, is working under my direction, O son of Kunti, producing all moving and non-moving beings. Under its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again.
Thank you, Prabhu. So, Maya Adhyakshena. So, Maya means me, Krishna is saying. Maya Adhyakshena. I am the Adhyaksha. What does Adhyaksha mean? Who can break the word Adhyaksha? Sanjay Vyas Prabhu. Sanskrit. Adhyaksha is made up of which two words? Adhokshaja, for example, we read in Bhagavatam.
Transcendental, Adhokshaja.
Okay, so Adhyaksha, this comes from word Aksha. Aksha mane Premanjali Sureta Bhakti Vilochanena. So eyes. Aksha means eyes. So Aksha word is used to mean. So Adhyaksha means Adhikar hai jiska. Adi. Adhyaksha. So Aksha, so keeping an eye with Adhikar. So we call it Adhyaksha. In Hindi, there's an Adhyaksha. The manager is called Adhyaksha. Upadhyaksha. So Adhyaksha, Upadhyaksha, what does it mean? They are overseeing everything. So, but they have adhikar. Now, if I see someone, for example, Arey, why are you staring at me? You may feel intimidated. But when Krishna is seeing it, he is adhyaksha. He has adhikar. And that's why he keep an eye. Now, he does not directly get involved in the running of day-to-day life, but he has adhikar. And who is running day-to-day life here in Prakriti? Durga Ji. Durga Ji is running the whole show basically, but that is on behalf of Krishna. She gets the instruction from Krishna and she does the job. So Krishna is saying, Maya Adhyakshen Prakriti. Prakriti is running under whom? Me. I am the Adhyaksha of that. Now, Adhyaksha will not be doing everything, isn't it? Adhyaksha will be sitting in the room, but he has CCTV in all the rooms, and he is just watching in his one room, sitting nicely in a chair where the laborers are working, where laborers are talking, and he will make a phone call, hey, kaam karo. He is Adhyaksha. So he's not on the ground, but he knows everything. His eyes are everywhere. So Krishna is saying, Maya Adhyaksha Prakriti. I am the Adhyaksha of this Prakriti. Prabhupada writes, is working under my direction. Suyate sa characharam. Suyate refers to, Prabhupada writes, manifests. So when the manifestation and the annihilation happens, it is happening under the direction of Krishna because he is the Adhyaksha. Chara achara. Chara means, what does chara and achara means? Char means chalne wale, achara means na chalne wale. So achara, any examples of achara? Garima Mata? Achara.
Sorry.
Human beings, birds.
No, achara. जो चलते नहीं है.
Trees.
Trees. For example, trees, they do not walk, but they are living beings. They do not walk. Chara means we are there, animals are there, we are chara. So whether you are chara or achara, everything is under the rules of Krishna. Hetu nane na kaunteya jagat viparivartate. So here, viparivartate word is important. So viparivartate is made up of parivartan. Anyone knows the word parivartan in Hindi? Change. Viparivartate, Vishesh change. So whatever these major changes are happening in this Jagat, that is happening all under my direction. Okay, so we finished this section. Now we go into the different section, 9:11. Now here it says non-worshippers and worshippers. So many acharyas or commentators have done a different division, which is fine. So it's talking about different types of worshippers. So far in 9.4 to 10, we discussed Krishna's relationship with the material nature. Now he will talk about impersonalists in 9:11 and 9:12, and then he will talk about devotees. So let's talk about impersonalists in these two verses, 9:11 and 9:12. Rajesh Prabhu, would you like to read one verse?
Ajananti mamudha manusim tanumashritam param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. Fools deride me when I descend in the form, in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature as the supreme Lord of all that be.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So avajananti, let's explore this word. So Acharyas explained there can be three types of knowledge. So jananti, ajananti, avajananti. I'll repeat again. Jananti, jananti means janna, to know. Ajananti, to not know. Avajananti, think you know, but you actually know exactly opposite than the reality. You understand? Avjananti. So Jananti means I know. A simple example which came to my mind, actually I was reading it earlier. A spacecraft. A spacecraft is made up of, some special metal. I don't know, some steel or something. I don't know exactly, but here. So Jananti means I know exactly what this spacecraft is made up of. That's Jananti. Ajananti. What does Ajananti mean? I do not know what exact material is being used in the spacecraft. Avajananti will be, I know this is made up of plastic and paper. Makes sense? If I say a spacecraft is made up of plastic and paper, that spacecraft doesn't go into space. It just lives in your, toy room. And that may be a spacecraft made up of plastic. So ajananti, jananti, and avajananti. For example, in Prabhupada terms, you can understand when Prabhupada was, he went to the West in US, people were ajananti about Krishna, isn't it? People did not know about Krishna. All these people, say Western bodied people, they have never heard even the word Krishna. But when Prabhupada was in India, he was not very successful, externally speaking. Why? People had concept of Krishna, but they had misconception about Krishna more than the actual conception. I know Krishna. Krishna is mere Bhagwan hai. Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita to mere blood mein hai. Which chapter do you like? Amog Leela Prabhu ka sometime joke. And he's just thinking, Amog Leela Prabhu can see clearly he has never read Bhagavad Gita. He say, my favorite chapter is 19. Another person, mine too. So this is called avajananti. Basically, we do not know the actual position of Krishna and what is our sambandha with Krishna. What should we do with that sambandha? We do not know many times, especially people coming from India. So they have some knowledge, but their knowledge may not be the perfect knowledge. But they think they have perfect knowledge. This is called avajananti. And ajananti is very clear. No, I don't know Krishna. I don't know who is this Hare Krishna. I do not know. That's ajananti. Sometimes jananti is a very big one. Jananti means only acharyas can say I know Krishna. Even they say I do not know Krishna perfectly. Even Arjun will say in the 10th chapter, Krishna, only you know yourself. No one else except you know you, isn't it? And a Gaudiya Vaishnava actually says, even Krishna says, I do not know myself completely. Because Krishna is ever expanding. His energies are ever expanding. Anyway, so Jananti is a very big word. Ajananti, yes, I do not know. Avjananti, this middle category, actually is the worst one. Sometimes not knowing can be better than knowing incorrectly. Everyone agrees with that? But Prabhupada went to West, he could preach to all these hippies. Now, Prabhupada was same in India, same in West. But in India, he could not preach. And Prabhupada gave this example of, if the blackboard is completely filled, you cannot write on it. But the blackboard is empty, Kesha Prabhu, then you can write. A for apple, B for ball, because blackboard is empty. So for Western bodied people, their heart was empty. They had no conception or misconception about Krishna. So whatever Prabhupada said, they agreed to it. And later on, obviously, they realized it as well. But Indian people, they had their blackboard completely filled up. Huh? And most of them, वो तो निराकार है, ईश्वर निराकार है, light है. They are reading Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam, but their conclusion, many of them, if not all of them, conclusion will be Ishwar Nirakar hai. He is impersonal. So Krishna is highly criticizing about that category. Which category? Avjananti. So who can
प्रभु जी जो
repeat these?
उपहास करते हैं,
Huh?
अब जानती उपहास करते हैं.
They have misconception about Krishna.
Okay.
Yeah. So Avjananti Mam. So Prabhupada, not Prabhupada, Krishna is giving a special certificate to them. Rajesh Prabhu, what's the certificate they are giving to Avjanantis?
Mudha.
Mudha.
Mudha means in Hindi, Murkha. Huh? So Avajananti Mam Mudha. So the people who have misconception about me, actually they are Mudha. They are Murk. They don't have much knowledge. What do they think? That's what they are thinking. Manushim Tanum. Tanu means body. Manushim means Manav, human. Ashritam. I have, Krishna is just saying sarcastically, I have taken Ashray in a Manushya body. And they say, Ram Bhagwan nahi hai. Krishna is not Bhagwan, Ram is not Bhagwan. They are, yes, they are big Purush, but they are not Bhagwan. Ram was just and then they start criticizing as Supriya Mataji is saying, Krishna did that, and Ram ne apni patni ko ghar se. All those things, they have just no knowledge and they just start criticizing. And they say, Krishna was just a person. He was killed. How would you defeat this argument if someone says Krishna was killed by a baheliya ke dwara maar diye gaye? Krishna Valva Mata, any ideas?
Oh, that was just a leela of him. Like, I don't know, how would you? But he's just trying to do a leela when he comes, and he has to show something when he goes.
It says Krishna, who single-handedly killed all the 18 Akshauhini Senas, defeated single-handedly 17 times Jarasan, he will be killed by a simple hunter. And in Bhagavatam also is written, when hunter shot the arrow, Krishna called him. Hunter was trembling. Krishna says, don't worry, it's my Leela, I have to finish. And then he is written in Bhagavatam, he goes to Sargloka, Satyaloka, Janloka, Tapaloka, and all that lokas. He's receiving all the worship of different demigods and different other beings there. And then he goes back to his planet. How can you say he was killed? And the arrow only came and touched the toe of Krishna. The toe of Krishna. As Mataji said, it was a Leela. So Krishna or Ram, they are supreme personality of Godhead. If someone says they are human, they are historical personality, actually they are Avjananti. They do not know about Krishna. So but they say Krishna has taken Manushim Tanumashitam. He has come into a human form. Param Bhavam Ajananto. Now in this verse you see there are two words used. Ajananto and Avajananti. Okay? So Ajananto means what? Who can say Ajananto meaning? Iramata?
Who doesn't know?
Who doesn't know? So they do not know. What they do not know? Param Bhavam. Param Bhavam means? Bhava means nature, Param means transcendental. My transcendental nature they do not know. Mama, I am Bhuta Maheshwaram. What does Mahesh mean? So generally Mahesh, especially people from India, we keep it like Lord Shiva. But if you technically say, it is Lord Shiva as well. But technically, Mahesh means Maha plus Isha. What does Isha mean, Amrit Prabhu? Isha.
Controller.
Controller. Maha Isha means?
Supreme controller.
Supreme controller. So who is that Mahesha? Real Mahesha? Actually is Krishna. So if you see Mahesha, technically speaking, belongs to, and again, Lord Shiva is also a controller. We're not denying that, but Mahesha is actually Krishna. So Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. What does Bhuta Maheshwaram will mean, Amrit Prabhu?
He is the supreme controller of all the living
bhutas. Now no one else can claim this except Krishna. So now if you are Avajananti, we do not know the right conception about Krishna, you have misconceptions about Krishna, you are, as per Krishna's definition, don't blame me, Mudha. You're a Mudha, you're a Murkha, you're not very intelligent person, because you think I have taken Ashray or I have incarnated into a human body So like some people say, Lord Ram's soul went to Saket. But Lord Ram is the soul. His soul did not go anywhere. Huh? His Sharir went to Saket, and actually he's taken all the Ayodhya Vasis as well. Huh? So because they do not know Ajananto Parambhavam, my transcendent nature, they do not know. And I am the supreme controller of all the jivas. Fools deride me. Now Prabhupada translate Avjananti as deride. They decline. Okay. Yes, Amrit Prabhu.
Prabhu, I heard from one of Maharaj, I don't remember, but I also read that one of our acharyas commented that Krishna was killed by the hunter because he wanted to disguise himself from these muras. So Krishna has the full right to show himself to anybody or not. So he has created such a lila so that all these muras will think that he is a human only.
So we cannot use the word killed, Prabhu. Yes, he
Or
finished his
like
leela.
yeah, but
Yeah.
for bewildering the
Yeah.
people,
So he has to
yes,
finish the pastime. Lord Ram also in Ramayana. You see, when Kal Purush came to meet Lord Ram and Lakshman was guarding the door, and then Durvasa Muni appears on the door, and Durvasa Muni says, I have to meet Lord Ram right now. And Lord Ram had given promise to this Kal Purush, who came as a normal person, that anyone who enters into the room, I will give him capital punishment. So Lakshman had to eventually enter into the room. And then Lakshman was given so-called capital punishment. So Lakshman was again exiled. This is the end of Ramayana. And then Lord Ram said, my Leela time is finished. The Kal Purush actually came to tell Lord Ram that now your Leela Kal is finished, now you go back. In Krishna Leela also we see Brahmaji comes to Krishna, Brahmaji prays to Krishna to appear, Brahmaji prays, abhi ho gaya. And then he prays quite humbly, if you desire, you may go back because you have done your job. You've come here for a particular purpose, that purpose is achieved, now you may go back and up to you. But Krishna does it. So Krishna will not just disappear one day. He will do something. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also disappeared in Tota Gopinath temple. So Balramji also, Nityanand Prabhu as well, same thing. So they will take some medium to disappear from here. They will not just disappear. Arey, kahan chale gaye? No, there will be. So they take this Kal Purush coming, Hunter coming. But then he spoke to Hunter nicely. This is Bhagavatam. He's speaking. Now, person who's killing you will not be speaking to him. Hari bol, kaise ho? Kya chal raha hai? Aaj nashte mein kya khaya? And then he's going back to take worship of demigods, Gandharva, Charan Lokas, Satya Loka, Tap Loka, everyone worshipping. Okay, all good, bye bye. He is actually doing that. So where is the killing aspect? The word killing is not there. Yes, finishing the Leela, that Mausal Leela, he did Mausal Leela, where he apparently killed all the Yadavas. And then Balramji and Krishna was left. So Balramji entered into the cave, and in the snake form he went up, and then Krishna also appeared. And before finishing his pastime, he said that. So Maitreya Muni is there, Uddhav is there. He's giving out the knowledge of 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Uddhav Gita is there. And then he said, okay, bye bye. Now Hunter come. There's a drama going on. Short a tear and Krishna say, okay, Hare Krishna. Literally a drama going on. You read the Bhagavatam. Like he's giving knowledge to Uddhava that I'm leaving. Uddhav is crying. No, I want to come with you. He said, no, Uddhav, you go to Bhadrashram. And he says, Maitreya Muni is also, Maitreya will give this knowledge to Vidura. That's in third canto. So, and then all that is done. Now Hunter, come. Shoot a thief. And Hunter does it. Probably you read it like, but Buddhas, they do not understand. They do not understand. It's a drama going on. All drama, full drama. Krishna is the best in everything. When you have to do drama baji, he is the best. We do sometime in front of our manager. I'm very sick today. Why? The Janmashtami going on in the temple. And sometimes, three devotees working in the same workplace, all three will get sick to same day. And manager, all three got sick. In class, some boys, just a little humor. The three boys came late. So teacher asked, why are you late? So first one said, Sir ji, cycle ka tire puncture ho gaya tha. Okay, no problem. Second one, Master ji, cycle ka tire puncture ho gaya tha. Acha. Third one, why are you late? Because they are coming independently. They don't know what else to say. And then he says, Master ji, cycle ka tire puncture ho gaya tha. Then his master ji says, the teacher goes, do you think I'm stupid? All are saying cycle ka tire puncture ho gaya tha. Then they realized we all said the same thing. Very smart boy. They said, Master ji, hum tino ek hi cycle par aa rahe the. We will all coming the same cycle. Smart boys. Anyway, Krishna is the smartest. When he does drama perfectly, and these mudhas, they don't even read Bhagavatam, Prabhu, and they start criticizing Krishna. Anyway, coming back. So now you don't give excuse to Ghanshyam Prabhu in upcoming Janmashtami. Why are you late? Come on time. Whatever sevas you take, do it nicely. It's for Krishna. Krishna knows everything. It's a very nice purport, a big one where Srila Prabhupada trying to establish the form of Krishna, the personal form of Krishna. Please read this purport. It's very, very good. Just can't do in this limited time here. Okay, 9:12. So if you are 9:11, if you are one of those avjananti, if you are the mudha, what will be the result of those mudhas is being described in 9.12. Who will read this? Krishna Vallabh Mataji?
मोघाशा मोघकर्माणो मोघज्ञानाविचेतसा रक्षासिम्
This is
आसुरीं
Rakshasi.
राक्षसीम् आसुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिता. Those who are thus bewildered are attracted by demoniac and atheistic views. In that deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated.
Thank you, Mataji. So now, which is the common word in this particular verse? Mogha, mogha, mogha. What does mogha means? Futile, waste. So what will be the waste? So if you are a mudha, I'll open 9:11. If you are a mudha who's thinking Krishna has taken ashraya in a manushya body, he is just a human being, for example. So what will be the result of your that understanding? Mogha asha, mogha karma, mogha jnana. Three things are there. So your asha refers to hopes. Your hopes will be wasted. That means you will not be successful. In what? Two aspects are given of this mogha asha, means your hopes will be destroyed, will not be successful. Mogha karmano. Mogha karmano here refers to if you are on karma marg, you are thinking that by doing karma I will advance. Mogha karmano. Your karma marg will not give you advancement. Mogha gyan, if you are on a gyan marg, you are saying just by doing gyan, just by doing this atma gyan, I'll achieve success. Mogha gyan, your gyan will you become zero actually. It will not be fruitful at all. Why it will not be fruitful? Your karma or jnana. If you read an NOD, what's the Paribhasha Sutra of NOD? Who can say? Garima Mata, you have done NOD? I don't know, I'm just asking.
अन्याभिलाषिता शून्यम
Shunyam, आगे?
अन्याभिलाषिता शून्यम ज्ञान कर्मादि अनावृत
Jnana karmadi anavratam. So what is it saying? Jnana and karma adi anavratam. You cannot be situated on jnana and karma and achieve Krishna. It's not possible. So this is what it is. Mogha karma, mogha jnana. Although your ashas, if you have hopes in karma, if you have hopes in jnana, independently, it will be wasted. It will be futile. It will not work. Why? The common theme here is this one word, vichetasaha. Now here is the V is used as negative. So chetasa means chitta or your desires are V. They are misdirected. Because your desires are misdirected, you are following the mark of karma or jnana, your end will be mogha, mogha, mogha. Waste. Prabhupada writes, next one, Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva. So, Rakshas and Asur. Now, Prabhupada uses a strong word. So, for Rakshas, Prabhupada writes demoniac, and Asuri, Prabhupada writes atheistic. Because they have taken Prakritim Mohinim Ashrita. So, Shrita here refers to Ashraya. They have taken shelter of two views. What are the two views? Rakshasi views and Asuri views. And Prabhupada writes demoniac views and atheistic views. Why they have taken shelter of Rakshasi and Asuri Pravrti? Because they are mohinim, they are bewildered by Prakriti. Okay? So I've just broken the words, I'll just translate it fully. Because a group of people, you can say, they are bewildered. Due to their bewilderedness, they have taken shelter of Rakshasi Prakriti and Asuri Prakriti, which Prabhupada writes as demoniac and atheistic views. They have taken shelter of demoniac and atheistic views, and because of that, all the ashas, whether in karma or jnana, will be wasted, will be futile. They will not be fruitful. They will not achieve the supreme success. Okay, so this is the result of being 9-11 avjananti mama mudha. Keshav Prabhu.
Oh, just on that Rakshas and Asuri, what is the fine line to differentiate those two characteristics?
Prabhu, okay, technically speaking, Rakshas also is a jati. Asur is also a jati. They just come from different mothers. But they are just negative, Prabhuji. They are anti-devotional activities. That's all it is. Whether you call it Rakshas or Asur, the common theme is they're all anti-devotional, anti-theistic. They're always working against Krishna. And as I said, Prabhupada has translated in a particular way, demoniac and atheistic.
No, the question I was just asking, I mean, someone asked me this question long back in a very good way.
Yeah.
But I was not able to really answer, but just give example, like we always take Ravana as Rakshas and the Hiranyakasipu as a Asur, like demon kind of thing. But what is the, I mean, I was not able to explain what is the difference.
Different. So their mothers are different. Similarly as Daitya and Danav. So Danav comes from Danu. Kashyap's one wife name is Danu. So Kashyap Muni has 17 wives. So one of the wives name is Danu. One is Diti, for example, which you all know. So from Diti, the descendants coming, they are called Daitya. From Danu coming Danava. So same thing, Prabhuji. There's not much difference. But their activities are all anti-devotional, anti-Krishna, anti-Vishnu. Is that okay? The same with Rakshas and Asura as well, Prabhuji. Huh? So they're all categorized as demons in one word, if you have to say. Okay, let's go to 9:13. Wow, 9:13. Okay, 9:13 is a very, very special verse. Okay, I have to do some technical work here. Sulekha Mata, how many verses in Bhagavad Gita? Simple question.
Something 800.
Arey baap re.
Is it too much?
Okay, थोड़ा सा मोल भाव कर लेते हैं.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Okay. Everyone should know this. That's okay. I'm also learning.
700.
How many verses in Bhagavad Gita? Who can tell me?
I don't know.
700.
700. Thank you. So please note it down. There are 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita, 700 verses. Yeah, be confident on these two. And that's okay if you don't know. Now, what will be the middle verse of Bhagavad Gita? Who can say? Shobit Prabhu. He is a mathematician.
9:13.
Ek second. We have to just go step by step.
On
351st. Huh?
351st.
51st, but then after 51st, how many verses will be left in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhu?
Prabhu, 350, 350. So
No,
351.
No, 351 and then 349. Otherwise, 701 verses will be there. Isn't it? So if you take 351 as a middle verse, there is only 349 verses left now. So it will not be a complete slicing of Bhagavad Gita, isn't it? So 350 on one side, then you're saying 350 first is the middle verse, and then 349 more. Kajal Mata, what will be the middle verse of Bhagavad Gita? Jaldi say.
350.
Okay, who's saying? Priti Mata? Say. Come on.
350.
350. That is also incorrect because one side is 349 and other side is 350. Isn't it? Giriraj Achyut Prabhu, please help me. He's a good mathematician. Which is the middle verse of Bhagavad Gita? So Sovi Prabhu says 351, I'm saying no. Priti Mata saying 350, I'm saying no. Because it is incomplete. 349 on one side, 350 on one side. Ira Mata, help me.
There is no middle verse.
Prabhuji will take 2. 51.
None of these options.
I will take 2, Prabhuji.
Huh?
We'll take 2 as a middle.
Haribol, thank you. So there are two middle verses of Bhagavad Gita, 350 and 351, because then it is very logical. Shantru, makes sense? 349 plus 2 plus 349. Does it make sense to everyone now? Two verses has to come in the middle. So 349. So till chapter 8, there are 800 and, sorry, not 8, 337 verses have been covered. 913 is the 350th verse of Bhagavad Gita. That's one thing. Now, you can also take this as the most middle verse, which again can be extended, which I've already done. So this can be taken as the heart of Bhagavad Gita. This is the 350th verse, exactly 350th verse. And if someone has to argue, you can also say there are two verses, as Acharya Saprabhu is saying, 350 and 351. I'll talk both. I'm just giving the context of this verse first. So this is the heart of Bhagavad Gita, 350th verse, the middle verse you can say of Bhagavad Gita. Now this is the only verse in Bhagavad Gita which has the reference of Srimati Radharani. No other verse in Bhagavad Gita has the reference of Srimati Radharani except this verse. In this one verse, you can capture the nature of a devotee. What is the nature of devotee? Prabhupada translated bhakti as, what's the translation Prabhupada gave? Apeksha Mata. What is the translation of word bhakti as per Prabhupada ji?
With love and devotion. Service.
You are there, Mata. Can you
Loving
combine?
service.
Devotional service.
Devotional
Prabhupada says
service.
bhakti equals to devotional service. Now, devotional service has two aspects. Prabhupada explained. Now, this is given by Jiva Goswami. Devotional service. So, one is devotion, one is service. So, it says devotion is internal and service is external. Giraj Prabhu, makes sense? So, devotion you have in your heart. No one can see. I can't say Prabhu has 5.5 kilo of devotion. Now, he has a lot more. Huh? So, can we say that? No, it's your internal emotion about Krishna, which is love of Krishna. Service is external. When Keshav Prabhu is doing 20 hours of service in Jarmas, we'll say, Prabhuji, ghar jao, bahut thak gaya. You have done a lot of seva, go home. But that service is the reflection of his internal emotion called devotion. Make sense? So devotion is internal, service is external. So this verse represents the devotional part of the devotee. 914 will present the service part of devotee. That means in that sense we can say 913 represents the internal nature of devotee and 914 represents the external part of the devotee. Everything is with me? Everyone is with me so far? Yeah? So 913, you can say the heart of Bhagavad Gita, the nature of the devotee, the internal side of the devotee or the devotional side of the devotee. And 914 will present the external or the service part of the devotee. This verse is the only verse which has the reference as per Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Now Bhaktivinoda Thakur has explained this, so I'm just repeating what I have understood a little bit. Reference to Srimati Radharani. So devotee internally takes shelter of Srimati Radharani. This is the gist of this verse, 913. Kajal Mata, good? Extremely important verse, very beautiful verse. We would like to start this verse now. Just wanted to give a little context. Shashank Prabhu, you have a quick question?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, you mentioned that devotion is the internal reflection of.
Is your emotion about your love to Krishna, which is called devotion. How much love you have, how much devotion we say, which we cannot quantify. So you have emotion about your family, about your friends, about Radha Gopinath, right? So whatever emotions you have for Gopinath, that is called your devotional emotion, you can say. You also have some emotions for your family and friends and some material aspirations you may be there, that's fine. They're also emotions, they're valid, but they're not supremely valid. They cannot be called devotion. Is it okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Is it okay if I do 5 minutes this verse or we want to start next week? So I've just given the context. Actually, it's 9:06. Let's do it next. This is a big verse actually. So we'll do it next week. 9, 13, 14, most beautiful verses in Bhagavad Gita. Actually, whole Bhagavad Gita is so good. And 9th chapter is super good. So 9th chapter, who was there last week, Prabhu? Can you, Shant Prabhu, can you explain in terms of essence? Last week we discussed about it. In terms of essence, now he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so in the chapter 9, Krishna is like basically overwhelmed by bhakti and emotions and pours out his heart to Arjuna.
Yeah. So ninth chapter is called Essence to the Root. Amrit Prabhu? 3. Ayush Prabhu is not here. He was doing Essence to the Root 4. So Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all Vedic literature. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhakti Yoga section is the essence of the essence because they are the Bhakti Yoga, the heart of Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is the heart of Vedic literature. In the heart, Bhakti Yoga section is the heart of the heart, essence of the essence. In Bhakti Yoga, ninth chapter is the heart. So ninth chapter is the essence of the essence of the essence. And in ninth chapter, there is the essence of the essence of the essence of the essence. Gariva Mata, which is that?
934.
Thank you, Mata. Gariva Mata make good notes. She has good memory as well. So we're going to read this beautiful section of Bhagavad Gita next week and see how Srimati Radharani has appeared in Bhagavad Gita beautifully. One and the only verse, very unique verse. This is by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Okay, let's stop here. If there's anyone has any